You've probably had one, maybe today, maybe 5 minutes ago. A sleek aluminum can, frosty in your hand, promising focus, energy, even confidence. It looks harmless. It even feels like a friend, the thing that gets you through the late shift, the all-nighter, the workout, the game, the night out. But what if I told you, that burst of energy, that edge you feel, it's not free. There's a cost, not just in money, but in sleep, in heart health, in the way your brain functions. It's like borrowing strength from your future self. And the more you borrow, the more interest you pay. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on energy drinks. What's in them, what they actually do to your body and brain, and whether that 3 p.m. boost is really worth it. What's really inside? Let's not demonize the can just yet. Let's understand it. Most people couldn't name more than 1 or 2 ingredients in their energy drink. Maybe caffeine, maybe sugar, but those flashy labels, the scientific claims, they're doing a lot more than just helping you wake up.
Inside the can, caffeine. Let's start with the headliner, caffeine. It's in coffee, tea, pre-workout, and of course energy drinks. But the dosage and delivery method matter. The typical energy drink ranges from 80 milligrams to over 300 milligrams of caffeine, depending on the size and brand. Compare that to a standard coffee, which has about 95 milligrams. Now here's the science. Caffeine is an adenosine receptor antagonist, meaning it blocks the chemical your brain releases to make you feel tired. With adenosine out of the way, your neurons fire more rapidly, your adrenal glands release more adrenaline, and your dopamine levels rise. That's why you feel sharper, more motivated, more alive. But it's temporary, and it's artificial. You haven't gained energy. You've just disabled your brain's ability to tell how tired you are. That's not energy. That's borrowed time. Sugar. Sugar is the co-pilot. A typical energy drink like Monster has about 54 grams of sugar, more than 2 Krispy Kreme donuts. That much sugar gives your bloodstream a shock of glucose, triggering a surge of insulin. In the short term, it feels like euphoria, a dopamine wave. But 30 to 60 minutes later, your insulin overcorrects, blood sugar plummets. You're left hungry, foggy, moody, and craving more. The extras. Now for the bonus round, the ingredients that sound like they came from a sci-fi lab. Taurine, an amino acid your body produces naturally. It might help regulate calcium signaling in cells, but energy drinks add it mostly for its association with energy. The name does the marketing. Guarana, a natural source of caffeine, often added to energy drinks to sneak in more stimulation without bumping the listed caffeine number. Ginseng, promoted for focus and endurance, but most clinical trials show minimal effects at the dosages in energy drinks. B vitamins, important for metabolism, yes, but most people already get enough from food or multivitamins. The excess is flushed out in urine. The truth? These ingredients are there for branding, not for science. What makes you feel something is the caffeine and sugar. The rest? Window dressing.
The ride begins. So now you know what's inside. But what does it do? You open the can. You take a sip. It tastes like sour candy and battery acid, but you're into it. Let's walk through what happens in your body, from that first swig to 12 hours later.
The hour-by-hour effects, 0 to 10 minutes. Sugar is the first to arrive. You'll feel it before the caffeine. Your blood glucose rises, giving your brain a quick hit of energy. Simultaneously, caffeine starts absorbing through the stomach and small intestine. By minute 10, it's in your bloodstream, heading for your brain. 15 to 45 minutes. Caffeine reaches peak plasma concentration. This is the zone, the moment you feel like you can crush your to-do list. You're energized, maybe a little restless. Your heart beats faster, blood vessels constrict slightly, pupils dilate. You're in fight or flight mode without the threat. 45 to 90 minutes. Now comes the drop. Your body releases insulin to bring your blood sugar back to baseline. This dip causes fatigue, brain fog, and even a grumpy mood, especially if you didn't eat beforehand. This is also when jitteriness peaks for people who are sensitive to caffeine. Anxiety may creep in. 2 to 4 hours. Caffeine's effects start to wear off. You're still feeling it, but it's fading. This is when most people feel the urge to reach for another can, or coffee, or something sweet. You're starting the roller coaster loop again. 5 to 6 hours. Half the caffeine remains in your body. If you had a 200 milligram dose, 100 milligrams is still circulating, and depending on your genetics, birth control use, liver health, or even time of day, that clearance can be slower. 8 to 12 hours. If you drank one in the afternoon, you might still be feeling it at bedtime. Caffeine suppresses melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Even if you do fall asleep, deep sleep quality suffers. You wake up tired, and the cycle begins again.
What if this is daily life? Okay, maybe this isn't a one-time thing. What if you drink energy drinks every day? Or twice a day? Or use them to mask exhaustion from work, parenting, school? Let's talk long-term.
Long-term effects. Cardiovascular health. Long-term caffeine overuse can lead to sustained elevation in blood pressure. This puts strain on your arteries, your heart, and increases the risk of cardiac arrhythmias. Mix in dehydration, alcohol, or physical exertion, and things get riskier. There are case reports of teenagers hospitalized from combining energy drinks with other stimulants or excessive physical activity. Mental health. Caffeine increases dopamine temporarily, but over time it can cause downregulation of receptors. You become desensitized. That same drink doesn't hit the same way, so you drink more, not for a boost, but just to feel okay. Caffeine withdrawal is real. Fatigue, headaches, irritability, low motivation. There's even growing evidence that chronic overstimulation may contribute to anxiety and panic disorders in sensitive individuals. Sleep disruption. Sleep is where your brain consolidates memories, repairs tissues, and regulates hormones. Caffeine disrupts that. Even if you fall asleep, you might not stay asleep, and you'll likely miss out on the deep and REM sleep that actually restore you. Psychological dependence. The scariest part isn't what's in the can, it's what the can represents. Energy drinks become a ritual, a symbol of productivity. Especially in teens and college students, it creates a belief, I can't function without this. That's not just branding, and that's dependency, and it's being sold to you.
The energy trade-off. Energy drinks aren't evil, but they aren't magic either. They give you a temporary edge, while robbing you of long-term clarity, calm, and rest. They're like putting your phone on airplane mode to save battery, but never charging it properly. Use them? Sure, but don't rely on them, because the bill always comes due, and your body will ask for repayment. Have you had a bad energy drink experience? Or maybe you're someone who drinks one every day and feels totally fine? Let me know in the comments. Your story could help someone else make a smarter choice. If this deep dive helped you understand what's really happening in your body, hit that like button And if you're into this kind of science meets real life content, subscribe. Oh, and if you want to go even deeper, check out our next video. Trust me, it'll make you rethink the all-nighter forever.